Welcome to this video on how to operate the main screed.
Okay, so we're in the G gantry now. This is where the concrete finishing happens. This is the main screed. We're missing our decks at the moment because we're not set up in a tunnel. There's usually a deck here and there's another deck there. The main screed is a lot simpler than the pre-screed. It only has really 4 functions, and they're all controlled here. There's no manual, there's no remote, there's just this. The top 2 functions are disabled, they don't apply to anything anymore. We have the screed raise, the screed lower. There's a built-in vibrator on the screed, and then there is the left skid extend and retract, and the right skid extend and retract. It's pretty simple. So I'll just show you screed raise. So if you just go back a bit. So that's the screed fully raised. Screed lower. So that's now fully lowered, ready to screed the concrete. I'll just raise that again. Raise. Now it doesn't always go up evenly, but it'll eventually go up fully. So that raises and lowers 6 inches or 150 millimeters. The next thing I'll show you is the screed left skid extend, which is this switch here. If I turn it to the left, that should extend. And we need to do this when we're adjusting our concrete position. And that should retract when I turn it to the right. Similarly, on this side, that should extend. So we're trying to use some logic. So the right to the right or extend. And retract. On board, inside here, there is a fixed vibrator. At the moment, there's only a fixed vibrator, not a variable vibrator. That's here. The other thing I'll just show you is the screed toe arms. If we can just step over the screed. And if you just look here, if you stand there maybe. This system here is what tows the screed. And there is an adjustable screed arm here. That's something that we usually set, but that gives us the ability to make gross adjustments in the width. And the fine adjustment is on the turnbuckle. So we adjust the screed so it's pulling parallel. I think that's mainly our screed functions. There's just another thing I can show you here is that needs to always be plugged in. That's the screed vibrator. That's the motor for the screed pump. You don't have to start the motor. It's an on-demand motor, so therefore it only activates when we activate the function. So it's an automatic start, and I'll show you that. If you just go closer to that motor, you'll see the motor. When I press any function, it just momentarily activates the motor, and then it stops. So we've done that on this screed because it's a very simple system and we don't want to have the motor running continuously. So that's it for the main screed.